Hello everyone, I'm Luke and welcome back to my YouTube channel where I talk movies, musical theater, and more. Today I am bringing you my belated movie review for Solo, A Star Wars Story. I got to see it opening night last Thursday, and I gotta tell you, it was pretty damn fantastic. It is nothing revolutionary in terms of the anthology. It doesn't progress or develop any plot points, but this is more of where Rogue One was more of a movie that dealt with the specific plot point of getting the Death Star plans, which are key in Episode 4. This is a character piece, which is essentially who Han Solo is and where he came from. And I really loved it. I enjoyed it for what it was. It was a very, very well-made movie. It was a very well-acted movie. And I love how when we're free of the restrictions of sticking to the trilogy movies, we're able to go off on a adventure and just see new places, meet new people, and have a really interesting new feel to a Star Wars movie. And that's what it felt like. This is a rags, not a rags to riches story, but it's more of a like it is described as a space western, and that's what it feels like. It feels like someone who has just been down on his luck his whole life, and he will try and do anything he can to survive. And Alden Ehrenreich, front and center, as Han Solo, delivers an incredible performance. He is not doing an imitation of Harrison Ford. He is not being disrespectful or ridiculous or campy in the performance. He's honest, and you can actually see the character progression, going from someone who's very naive and hopeful in people to being the more hardened, closed-off individual that he is by the time we do get to Episode 4. He learns to trust certain people and not trust most people. And also, hats off to the hair, makeup, and costume designer for making Alden Ehrenreich look so good as Han Solo in the movie. Now, as for everybody else in the film, everybody does give incredible performances. I mean, Emilia Clarke and Woody Harrelson were my two standouts in terms of the best performances in the movie. I mean, Woody Harrelson's great in everything that he does. And Emilia Clarke, I love her accent. I love her presence on film. And she also had a very interesting, because of a time jump, she goes from playing her character in one manner to being a completely different person by the time we meet up with her again, having jumped many, many years into the future. Donald Glover as Lando Calrissian, for being hyped up the way that his character was in the ad campaign, there wasn't a lot for him to do. I mean, he did a great job with the character, but there wasn't a lot for him to do. Like, he basically went on one mission with them and then was out of the movie for the majority of it. Like, he pops into the movie halfway through, he's only in the movie for a certain amount of time, and then he's gone. And he does a great job, but it's just that he didn't have a lot to do with his character. I will say, however, I'm not going to spoil this, but the way that they introduce Han Solo and Chewbacca meeting for the first time was incredibly clever. And I enjoyed that immensely. And watching their dynamic grow was pretty fantastic. I also loved the production design, specifically the interior of the newly clean and brand new Millennium Falcon. And it just goes to show you that years and years of smuggling and being on the run will do wear and tear on your ship. I have to say this. I don't know how to pronounce her first name, but is it Thaddean or Thaddean? I don't... Miss Newton, I'll just call her that, and I'll put her picture up, who played Val. Very disappointed. Not a lot to do with, like with Lando Calrissian, not a lot to do with on screen. Paul Bettany as the villain, did an okay job, but the worst characterization was L337. She was terrible. Not funny, grating to watch, and just absolutely just like nails on a chalkboard with her message and subplot that she was trying to do, just cramming it down your throat. And not in a way that was done funny or with any satire or farce to it. It was played straight, her characterization, and it was so grating. I don't want to ruin it, but oh, it was bad. But I gotta say, I do enjoy what these spin-off movies are doing that are separate from the trilogy films. And I would really like to see what Kathleen Kennedy does. I just wish that she would pay more attention to what the fans want, because I think one more bad movie and she's just going to get burned. She's skating on thin ice with fans after The Last Jedi and Solo. And Solo just not performing at the box office as much as Disney wanted it to do. I'm afraid that this movie's going to be a black eye rather than a good point on Disney's list of movies, but I just think that it was a fun romp for what it was. It's nothing serious. It's a popcorn movie, but you're not going to find anything remarkable about it, other than Alden Ehrenreich's performance, which actually is the best part of the whole movie. So with that in mind, that is my review for Solo, A Star Wars Story. Leave in the comments down below. Have you seen the movie? What are your thoughts on it? And how well did you think Alden Ehrenreich did? And there are rumors that Disney wants to do another anthology movie, but they want to cast a younger actor and a younger actress for Princess Leia and Luke Skywalker, so they can be opposite Alden Ehrenreich's Han Solo and go on a movie that is in the works at Disney right now, which would obviously take place after Return of the Jedi. What would your thoughts and opinions be on that? I personally would enjoy it if the casting was good, because it's going to live or die on those performances. But thank you so much for watching. Be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button if you are not already subscribed. Click the bell icon for notifications when I post content. My links to Instagram and Twitter are in the description down below. Keep leaving your questions for my upcoming Q&A video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.